Hi and welcome to Literary Hype. I am Stephanie, your Literary Hype Woman. April is now over. It is May 1st. It is time for a new TBR list for me to basically ignore. Okay, I'm not completely ignoring it. I'm just very easily distracted. So before we see what I will be reading in May, let's see how I did in April. And it's not terrible. See, I told you it wasn't terrible, but it also wasn't perfect. I will try to do better. I hope. So now let's get rolling for May. May's looking to be a little bit more relaxed for me since I only have 2 events this month. So I'm gonna be adventurous and roll a d10. And of course it's a 9. That is my luck. Okay, let's bring out Daenerys and get rolling. Starting with a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a speaker, a signed book. Roll number 1 is a signed book, and for that I'm selecting Fatebreaker by Victoria Aveyard. She's going to be at Y'all West, so therefore I am trying for shenanigans. I'm always trying for shenanigans involving Victoria. I feel like we would be grand friends if we lived in the same state and were in the same circles. This is the conclusion to her Realmbreaker trilogy, so I want to see how it ends and see how much chaos it brings. It is a chunky one, so we'll see if I can get to it before the 4th. Roll number 2 is a 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Billboard, a library find. For roll number 2 was a library find, and for that I'm not going to pick anything right now because I still need to go to the library, and that involves finishing some books that I already have first. So it's going to be a minute. So stay tuned for the May wrap up to see what I ended up finding at the library. Roll number 3 is a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Another speaker. A sequel. Roll number 3 is a sequel, and for that I'm kind of gonna fudge it just a smidge to fit my own devices. That's what I do. I make the rules, I get to do what I want. Is it a direct sequel? No. Is it the next book in a series? Yes. And so for sequel, I am selecting Handmaid's Tale Psychology by Dr. Travis Langley and a bunch of other psychologists, therapists, fans. That book does not come out till later this year, and I don't know what I can say about why. I need to read this immediately. Yeah, I'm just gonna play safe and not say anything. But there are reasons why I need to read this book immediately. That's all I'm gonna say. Psychology of Handmaid's Tale. Very excited for this. Roll number 4 is an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Social media. A friend's recommendation. Roll number 4 is a friend's recommendation, and for that I am selecting Listen for the Lie by Amy Tintera because so many people on Bookstagram have told me to read this. So many. So many. Everyone keeps telling me how great it is. I need to find out for myself. So, roll number 4. Listen for the Lie. Roll number 5 is a 1. Spotlight. So we're going for something that's an appearance. A metallic cover. Roll number 5 is a metallic cover, and for that I'm selecting Diva by Daisy Goodwin. This came in a really fun box with like an opera ticket in it, so I have wanted to get to this, I just haven't had the time to. So we'll see if I can make that happen in May and get to this as my metallic book. Roll number 6 is a 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Another spotlight. Orange spine. Roll number 6 is orange on the spine, and for that I'm selecting Dark Star Burning Ash Falls White by Emily Wenzel. It's got some orange right here. It's hard to see, but I promise there's orange there. This is another author that's going to be at Y'all West on the 4th, so I've got a lot of reading to do in these first 4 days. A lot. Roll number 7 is a 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. A microphone. A physical arc. Roll number 7 is a physical arc, and for that I'm selecting Lady Macbeth by Ava Reed. Guess what? She's gonna be at Y'all West. This is a retelling of Macbeth, and I have heard very fun things about it, and I really want to read this. So, the first 4 days are gonna be some pretty intense ones for my reading list. Roll number 8 is an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Random number generator shelf. Oof. I have 5 bookshelves in my main space, so I'm gonna roll a d6 to figure out which shelf. This is my red shelf. These bookshelves have 5 shelves on them, so we're gonna roll this again. Shelf 4. And we're gonna use the d20 for the book. 13. Roll number 8 was a randomly generated sequence of numbers from my shelves behind me. And so that was bookshelf 1, which is that one, shelf 4, which is that one, and then it was book number 13. So that's in there. And in that spot was I'll Just Be 5 More Minutes by Emily Ferris. This is a book on ADHD. It is nonfiction, which helps with my nonfiction reading goal for the year. And maybe I'll learn something to get my act together. Doubtful, but I have hope. And for potentially the final roll of the game, a 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh Lord, I made it so far. Add 1 roll, because of course. 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, for the love. No doubling up. And since that still doesn't equal a book, we gotta roll again for roll number 9. And we have a 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, for the love. I had another freaking roll. Oh my god. And again for roll number 9! 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Freaking finally. Something you own but haven't read. That was the most traumatic round of this game I've ever had. I don't even know where to begin with talking about that roll, because it added 4 rolls and eliminated doubling up. 4. So I went from 9 to 13. Anyway, the prompt that I ended up getting at the end of that catastrophe of overhyped cards was a book I own but haven't read yet. And so I'm picking one that makes me happy, and that is Christina Lauren. Paradise Problem. This comes out in May. I want to read it before it comes out so I can have my review up on time. And I love them, and so maybe this will take the edge off of all the extra rolls I have to add now. It was supposed to be my last roll! Paradise Problem, Christina Lauren. Roll number 10 now is a 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have a speaker, YA. Roll number 10 is a YA book, which is very convenient since I'm getting ready to go to a YA festival in a couple days. And so I already talked about this author earlier, but that book is the most recent one. I need to read the first one. So my YA selection is Song of Silver, Flame Like Night. Okay, so I'm gonna let you in on a little secret on this book. We get ARCs at the bookstore, and my store manager gets first dibs, and she puts them in a pile and says she's going to take them home. And then when she's done reading them, she will bring them back and I can read them. The problem is, she doesn't. She doesn't take them home. She doesn't read them, they just sit there. And sometimes I sneak them away. This is one of those times because the second book was already out and she hadn't taken this one home. And so therefore, I'm taking it. I took it. She hasn't noticed. It's been a couple months. She hasn't noticed. So I think I'm in the clear. But that's how I got this book. Shh, nobody tell, okay? And now for bonus roll number 2, aka roll 11. 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. For the love! Add to, oh my god, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Trying again for book number 11 is 2, 1, 2, speaker. A holiday read, oof. Roll number 11 is a holiday book, which is a little bit weird for this time of year. Not gonna lie, not gonna lie. Holiday in May is a little weird. I didn't feel very Christmassy. I wanted to find a like 4th of July or Memorial Day, something summery, but that didn't happen. But I did manage to find something that wasn't Christmassy. So Second Chance Year by Melissa Wiesner, or Weisner, not quite sure. But this is like, she wakes up on, she's a New Year's Day, the year before. So it's a New Year's holiday book, and that's the one I picked. Roll number 12, because the dice hates me today. 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. A 4.5 star average on Goodreads. Roll number 12 is a book that has a 4.5 star average or better on Goodreads. And for that I'm selecting Not Another Love Song by Julie Soto. This does have over 4.5 stars as of the time that I'm recording this. I've heard fabulous things about it. I love Julie's first book, Forget Me Not. It was one of my favorite books of 2023. So, to the surprise of no one, I'm very eager to read Not Another Love Song. And my friends over at Forever sent me a digital copy so I can get to that early. Julie, I'm coming for ya. And now for roll 13, which if this is not the last roll, I'm gonna cry. 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, thank God. An audiobook. Woo! And roll number 13 is an audiobook. And for that, I am selecting That One Night by Emily Rath. I was told that I should read or listen to that one before moving on to Pucking Around. That was by Vanessa over at Reads with Dr. B. She's been talking about Pucking Around quite a bit on her live streams, and so I have my curiosity piqued. My intrigue is very much so on full alert. So I gotta start there, and so that's my audiobook for the month of May. Usually I'd announce book club pick here, but since I have so many, and I kind of forgot to ask people what they wanted to read before I started to record this, before even this very moment. This is the very moment that I realized that I did not ask the people in my group what they wanted to read. So we're gonna skip that. We're just not gonna do that this month. If you want to buddy read any of the 13 books on my list, drop a comment and we'll arrange some buddy reads for whatever you want and make some little chat groups, have a little good time. I'm just not going to actively pick one this month since I forgot. If you're interested in checking out any of these books, the links to get them are down in the description as always, and those links do help keep this channel going, so make sure you use them, check them out. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video and me being tortured by the dice, make sure you have subscribed to this channel for further shenanigans and author interviews and Comic-Con stuff. There's so much more coming your way, so make sure you're subscribed. Click the little bell so you get the notifications whenever there's a new video. You don't want to miss out. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.